Quote of the day by Marcus Aurelius: "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." There's a very common phrase as well that kind of coincides with that life is 10% what happens to us, 90% of how we deal with it. And I think that applies a lot in regards to what we have, of how we react, of how we deal with things, and that there's certain things that are going to happen in our lives that we can't do anything about. It's going to happen to us. We got to be able to make sure that we respond appropriately. So there's certain things that's going to happen, right? Perfect example right now: global pandemic. Everyone was affected by it, basically, from what I know, and that was the coronavirus. And how we decided to deal with it, whether that's from education perspective, from a professional perspective, from our family perspective, from friends perspective, we all had those choices to make. Now, there were certain things that were mandated depending on which city or state that you lived in, but each of us had the opportunity to either pour into ourselves, pour into others, to be able to find ways to be able to communicate differently, to be able to rally forward, or we could sit back and we could just say, this is happening to me. And by having that attitude, we had a much different response to that situation. And so I know for some people that year became an opportunity for they got closer to their family. They got closer to, or they built up themselves career-wise and knowledge-wise. They might even gone in and become an expert at Zoom. And so when you have a look at how you're reacting to certain circumstances in your life, you'll find yourself making the right moves to go where you ultimately want to go. And those things that occur are just things that occur. Shrubs out.